up? We're back in the cut, and you know it's your boy, it's your cousin, it's your uncle. Aranga should have been saying this, but she did today. No, I'm just saying. No, seriously. It's your guy. We're back one more time in the cut, and I have these wonderful, lovely ladies with me. You know, we're gonna keep one of them that has a good opinion all the time, and the other one might cut you and give you the good opinion after. We never know which one is which.
I don't know.
We never know which one is which.
It could be both of us together.
Pray first. Just talk to him nicely. Well, of course, we have the beautiful Ray the Slay here one more time. She's in the building. You know the vibes, and we have the wonderful True. Look at the beautiful True. Yeah, Daddy. She came in here stacked. I ain't gonna tell nobody else about it, but cause you should have been in the live studio. It's fun. You wasn't. Next time, maybe. Shaky. We don't know. No, but we got we have a really, really good episode for you guys today. We're gonna be talking about a few different things that have been happening in the media, but also we're gonna talk about some stuff that's been happening around the town. Cause my God, Big Kipsy, y'all just
doing stuff.
Y'all just
a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
And I enjoy that about y'all. I really do. But can we relax just a little? Y'all pay to get in these places, right? Can y'all pay to stay in the places? Y'all don't ever want to just handle anything nicely. But I enjoy that part too, because one thing about it is you better fight for your life if it gets
What is it? Fight or flight?
Yeah. It is fight or flight around here.
The Kipsy sign needs to say fight or flight.
I swear, when you are a real one in Poughkeepsie, you'll have longevity here.
Right.
Everybody else is like, brother, get out of here. Run away. Run away. No, seriously, a lot of great things have been going on in Poughkeepsie, and things have been elevating and getting a lot better and bigger. We have been on every social scale, probably everywhere, and every one of your favorite rappers, baby mothers, and him have probably performed in Poughkeepsie at this point. So shout out to y'all for coming and giving us some support and some very needed eyes onto the town so that we can do something a little bit different. While I'm here with my co-host, though, what we're gonna do is make sure that we get onto a few topics, a few subjects that you guys have either been talking about on social media or stuff that you may not know about that you probably should. I'm not gonna say people are a little, off they rocker. I ain't gonna say there's a few crayons missing out the box.
But with that being said, how are y'all feeling right now? We need to have a little bit of a vibe check. I need to know what's going on with y'all. How y'all mentally? How you doing? How you feeling? What's going on?
Shoot, how you feeling? What's going on?
I'm good.
Is it your first time on the podcast?
It's my first time being on the opposite side.
Thanks.
So this is a little different.
Yeah.
I like it because
nice.
now I'm seeing how others feel when they're with me podcasting.
Yes.
So it feels a little different, but I like it. I'm cool,
Good. You look good, so it's like that's she out here happy. She out here happy. That's what that means.
Just try it. I'm just, I'm cool. Taking it day by day.
Definitely.
I do what I do. Work, kids, vacation. Mm-hmm. That's it.
As you should.
That's it. That's really all I do.
Vacation. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like we need more vacation.
Right now.
Listen, vacation every 90 days.
I know that's right.
Every 90.
Something to live by. I gotta work that schedule.
Every 90.
Life has been definitely going up and going crazy. You already know that we've been doing the Heritage Awards. We're planning for the Legacy Awards already. So we've been doing a lot. We're always planning for Juneteenth and the Malcolm X in the park. So we've been doing a lot inside of the community, whether it's with Charlie or Frank or Mama Laws or Cut from a Different Kente. So it has been a busy few months, but the reward's always going to pay off. So at the end of the day, I'm still happy of what we've been doing. How are you feeling, Ray?
I'm good. Life is good.
Nice.
Like you said, there's a lot of stuff going on this month. A lot of money to be made, a lot of new venues to try out. So I'm just like, I'm good. I'm ready for everything that's coming. Let's do it. What you want to do, I want to do it.
Right.
We on that time. Whatever y'all want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
We on that time.
Ready to go.
I felt that. that.
Absolutely.
So what we talking about today, Ray? What we doing?
So today, first of all, have y'all heard about what's going on with Clarissa and Remy? Now, me personally, I'm a Remy girl.
Me too. I drag Remy too. I can't lie.
Day. But it's just getting like, come on now, y'all. Enough is enough. We going back and forth. You got a diss track. She got a diss track. Like, did y'all see the diss tracks?
The dish. First things first. I'm not gonna lie. Remy's diss track, definitely top 10, and yeah, top 10 right now of anything playing out of anyone's stereo. First and foremost, we could never front that Remy was not an ill rapper.
Right.
Remy has always been,
the ghostwriter thing.
No one believed this.
Yeah, because she was a battle rapper anyway.
Exactly.
She had battle rappers under her, so how is he writing anything for her?
And without having a battle rap career, I think that people forget the fact that Pap does not have a real life battle career at all. Like, that's not how that goes. We saw him do, his little mini 1, 2, 3 crack commandments. He was spelling out the alphabet. Alphabet sort of was ill. I'm not gonna lie.
Borderline like a common sense in
meets Jim Jones a little bit. Yeah.
But battle, nah.
It doesn't. You gotta do a little bit more to be able to win the love of people when your punchlines are the only thing there. Not if it's a bop, not if the song is good. It's just punchlines. So I can see it. But one thing about it, they are funny to me. But y'all gotta watch this. I'm not gonna lie.
I need to see hers because
we gotta. I would play Clarissa's, but I was like,
Remy's just.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah,
Remy. She did too much.
That's not being biased.
Nobody, and I was like, yeah.
I swear.
I'm in the whole video playing my pictures. I'm like, I can't post this because I ain't got nothing going on. But this goes with the video.
But it goes to you anyway.
With the pictures.
This is what I still wanted to say.
Anybody.
Right. Just in case you thought.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Because I might have to keep it in the stash and pull it out.
When I need it. I left it in my notes for one of y'all later.
There we go.
Check this out. This was a video.
Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for promo, bitch. I'm a gang on the yacht or some yellow shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick. In competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most over so dick. I been hurt since I was wearing bobos, bitch. You get a bullet through your shirt with a logo wins. The nerve of niggas claiming that they wrote those hits. When they whole career, they ain't never go through shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you help a nigga go help yourself. See, I know what the problem is. I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices when your bag is up. You keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You wanna be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. See, I know how to network. How on the network, you know you get money.
She does on the network.
I'm a motherfucking expert. I'm talking out your neck when I know how your nigga neck work. I know you really hate my guts, cause you bitches really young, you can't make this up.
My God, everything about it, I'm
The
like.
whole thing, though, like they only did some of it. It's not on this phone, but the whole thing, like the whole
was insane.
The whole thing.
I said,
how can you not take something? So I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
How can you not take something from every verse of what she said?
I'm trying to tell you.
Like,
ate you up and didn't even need to really go to work. Like, it was like, why just leave the girl alone, please, before, because can we stop?
Now
When y'all do this,
strong woman.
right.
he does love a masculine woman. He loves a handsome woman.
Remy's on that.
I love that about her. I
Remy's
love
on
that
a
thing.
different level, man.
Remy is, I love her, but just, duck is all I'm going to say.
Right.
Play around, but he's not.
fast, but I know
Another
something
seven
He's
of that.
not
She gonna
playing
roll
with
bars
you.
this time. And I respect it.
Yeah.
I totally respect it.
I'm not going back.
I ain't going back.
I ain't going
And now
I'm gonna go back to
swing
this
off
rap
of
game
these.
and let you know where
Because
it's
you're
at.
not. Because now what is Pat going to do? Make a verse, please.
Right.
Don't. This is not a recommendation, Pat. If you see this, don't. It's fine.
Let it go.
Let it go,
Let it go.
Pat. It's fine. I promise.
Let it go.
She said, I might not be able to beat you in the ring, but I can beat you with these
Watch
bars.
these bars.
That part.
Definitely bars.com there.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Ooh, Whew, well, that was a lot. I don't know. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But have y'all also seen what's going on with David, the TikTok viral star, and the young lady that was 14 years old found in his trunk?
David.
I mean, for a long time, I wanted to believe it wasn't true, but the things were just adding up. It was just adding up.
I agree. Like, at first, I won't even say that I wasn't believing it because I was like, I know how much a Tesla costs. I don't understand. The Tesla got told 6 months ago, you ain't called nobody.
Right.
You got money. Oh, a large. Because this is a brand new Tesla. Human remains are found in this Tesla. Come to find out the Tesla is registered to you. Already, I'm like, I would have got out of Dodge if it was me, brother. I would have been
way far out of Dodge. Well, okay, from what I remember, because this case has been going on for a while.
Yes.
So wasn't he away or
He was on tour.
On tour when they got the car.
When they
but
first-
still didn't pick him up
At
when
all.
you got the car and he's on tour. And you know where he's on tour, but you continuously let him finish
And he
his
was
tour.
in an extraditable country.
Right.
So it wasn't like he was in a country that's like, we're not sending nobody nowhere because we don't know. You're in a country that's extraditable. Like, they will say you have committed a crime, especially something like a murder.
Right.
America doesn't play, especially not in places like Nevada or Texas or Los Angeles, California, New York City, but New York just as a whole.
Right.
You're not going to murder somebody and then be on a vacation. You're not.
And they know. I mean, the thing is, you could follow his tour dates.
Exactly.
And you
It's not like you don't know where he was at.
You know exactly where he
You
is.
know where to get him. I don't know
You
where
could have
he's
got
at.
him while he's in the arena.
Yes.
And they
But you
had
continuously
already
let him
been
do the
talking
tour.
to people. They had already been talking to his agent before, already had a word from his attorney. They had already officially made a statement. That's why I was like, wait, it took them all this time. Then it goes from that to now he has child porn on his phone. So now it's like, wow, how do we go from this to that to this? That was like the jump. If y'all had all of this, it makes me question how much really happened in the in-between when y'all decided to not move or do anything.
Right.
But let's really talk about what was going on before the murder. So the mother was aware of the situation, the relationship, and everything like that, and still allowed it to go on with her 14-year-old daughter.
It's insane.
Yes.
Crazy to me.
It's insane.
Crazy to me.
Because
And
I didn't
then
understand that neither.
not even just the parents, but all of the friends are being bribed and taking payouts from
Yes, I
him.
read that too.
I was like, wait, what is everybody doing? So everybody's just prostituting the girl at this point.
At
Because
that
they
point-
all knew what was going on.
Everyone
and
knows
allowed
exactly
it
what's
allowed it
happening.
And was
happen.
quiet this whole entire time.
But aren't we seeing that a lot with celebrities doing
True.
things and then paying people off and it being okay because
And
they have
it's
the money?
quiet,
True.
swept under the rug until
It's
somebody
easy.
brings it out.
Don't get me wrong. It's always going to be more beneficial, and again, we know this in America. It's always going to be more beneficial when you can afford better attorneys or better legal counsel.
Yes.
You should never speak to the police. I'm telling you this. You should never speak to. Don't ever talk to the cops without legal counsel. And I don't care if you did it or didn't do it, or somebody else did it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Be quiet.
Don't close your mouth, because you are a fool if you decide to have your own stuff as a client. Do not ever work yourself into a hole. There's a reason for the Fifth Amendment, and it's to shut your mouth.
Right.
Right? So, guys, make sure that we focus on that. But with this David situation, I think what it showed us and what it taught us really overall is that anybody can be swayable for the right price.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Because now all of this could have been a different way if it was one of us.
Oh, it would have went a different way if it was one of us.
Right?
We don't have the money to protect ourselves.
To be able to do it like this, not like that.
As
No.
soon as you see something leaking out my 1993 Ford Escort, you
Let's pull that thing over.
Thank
I don't
you.
know.
Thank
So,
Fully agreed. All right, what's our next subject? What else we talking about, Ray?
May is, mental health awareness Awareness Month.
True.
And we have a lot of things going on that are, getting crazy in our news right now. And we had a situation where a man murdered many people in his family.
Right.
And it's just a very, very sad situation. Very, very sad. And I think people need to really tap into their mental health. Could this have been, prevented if somebody just checked in on what was going on, or seeing what was happening in the home? I don't know.
Agreed. The New York Times kind of reads it like this: haunted by dark thoughts, right? But 7 of the 8 children killed were the shooter's own children.
Yes.
Like, the relative said that the gunman who died in a confrontation with the police was struggling with mental health problems and stressed about the relationship with his wife. I guess the easiest thing to point out, I don't want to say necessarily the easiest thing, but this is stuff that's Googleable. Like, 83% of all suicides happen by men. Like, this is not a complicated theory if you understand the detachment of men to be able to, 1, talk to somebody, or to 2, not be able to let out their aggression like they're taught to let out their aggression any other moment.
Right.
But that's not acceptable in instances like this. And yet there is no other option really for men in that moment, which makes it a difficult situation. Does anybody deserve to die? Absolutely not. But I'm not sure if you know, like in New York State, if you were to rush the police right now and they're telling you get down on the ground and they have their guns drawn, they're going to call that a suicide. They're not going to call that you were killed as a homicide, because you were well aware of what you were about to do, and you knew that this was about to become a deathly situation. Exactly. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sometimes I think that, especially when it's there, where'd you think you were going to go? How would you leave the house after you killed 7 people? How would you leave the house when your wife and the children are trying to flee from the roof of the house to get away from you after you've already killed the other kids? Like, what is happening? Like, what was your thoughts? What do you guys think was going on in his head?
Absolutely. I don't know. I think I agree with you as far as like it might have been a suicide by homicide.
Right.
Say it that way. Because there's no way that you thought that you were going to get out of that situation alive. There's no way that you thought that was going to happen. I just feel like your children, your wife, like everybody trying to flee, like there's no way that you thought that you were going to get out of that situation alive. Mm-hmm. No way.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Like but he knew he wasn't going to get out of that situation. So he continued, I hate to say like he had to kind of see it through, do it all. Mm-hmm. And as someone who works in mental health and addiction, and I'm also studying mental health, is that it's like they have, okay, I'm trying to figure out the right way to say it so I don't say the wrong word.
Yeah.
Men don't have that open space because men feel as though they look weak.
Yeah.
When they're able to express themselves, whether it's crying, whether it's venting, yelling, they're told that they're weak when they do that. So men don't feel they have a safe space. So they hold it in, and then what happens is they also have other mental issues on top of that.
That compile, I agree.
Right. So
I agree.
then, as they were saying, I guess like he was trying to get through the relationship with
and alleviate that with his wife, right?
And we don't know, but just assuming she might not have been so open to listening to him. Right. Obviously, she wasn't so open to listen to him, so it's a trigger.
Right.
So now he's triggered, and then now he's completing something that he's thought about, obviously, because
you wouldn't go this far.
No.
Yeah, I agree. You wouldn't go this far without that.
I'm going to take my family and myself, so then there's nothing left. But now what is the problem is the mental health of his wife, and it was one other child that survived, correct?
Right.
So now it's the mental health of his wife and the
in the
child.
child.
Because now there's a trauma.
Yeah, this is all survivor's remorse that's going to happen for them now
It's going
because
to be a big trauma to the child. The mother lost all of her children and the father. Now you have to live with that. You're going to need help for that. And I don't remember if the child was a boy or a girl.
I think it was a girl. I think it was a girl. Don't quote us, and we'll come back and redact that portion if it wasn't a girl. But I believe that it was a girl.
And see, if it's a boy, that's even more trauma for him.
Because now he's going to feel the need to protect his mother all over again and then go right to that cycle, but then also feel like he didn't protect anyone else. Like, it creates, I agree, it creates that stigma and that cycle all over again. And it's hard to detach from something that you didn't even know where to begin.
Right.
Like, because even like you were saying, maybe she was not as receptive to what he was saying. Well, who knows? The bow may have already broke for her. Like,
Was he
something
even really
could have.
saying anything?
Right. That's what I'm like. Something could have already been so gone. It could have already been too problematic. She could have already been on some I need to flight before it even, and it's sad to see that it all had to happen like this though. I just remember the quote of the neighbor that lived behind them, like, everyone was just playing in the yard yesterday. I can't believe this just happened behind my house. Like, that, I know he has to be mulling that over in his head a million times too. Like, what could I have done differently from yesterday to today?
And what were the signs that I missed?
That's
a lot of things that a lot of people look at, and then when they reflect back, it's like, oh, I did see this, but I thought that was normal.
Right.
I noticed that.
Very true.
Mental health is covered.
It's
so we
covered.
think we know what it looks like, but we
And we
really
don't.
Because it has to be. And I don't want to say that it has to be, because I really want you guys to get into an openness and an open space where you're willing to compromise that strength so that you can be strong for real. But we hide it because we either don't know how to fix it or we don't want that vulnerable part shown. And it's like, there's a better way for us to go forward and to handle a lot of these hurdles that we have, because life is not easy. Don't get me wrong. It's been a lot of battles, but if we can get to a better way, it would stop damaging everyone. Like, this is cycles not for today. It's cycles for generations that now we would have to deprogram from.
Because there's no room for non-judgment.
Right.
People don't want to speak up because of judgment.
Right.
Nobody wants to be judged.
Right.
Then after you're judged, a lot of people overthink. And that's something that people don't realize is, it, like you said, it doesn't show. So after you say something to me, I can go home and I can really overthink this.
Yeah.
And now I'm in my feelings.
And it bubbles up into something.
That's very true.
Right. So now it's, you kind of stand off, you pull back when someone says, how are you feeling? You don't want to tell them because somebody else just made you feel less than what you are.
Exactly.
Or somebody judged you so bad because all you wanted to do was have somebody listen.
Right.
But that's why when I talk to people, I tell them, when you're talking to someone, let them know.
Right.
Or you can say, I need to vent, but I also want your opinion.
Correct.
And if someone says that they don't really want your opinion, they just need to get it out, just be quiet
Just
and
be
listen.
there and be an ear.
Just listen.
Agreed.
Let them say what they want to say, and then just say, okay, are you done? Or you don't even have to say that. Wait till they're done, and then after that, let them go on about their day. Whatever
Agreed.
judgment you have, keep it to yourself.
Right.
Because it affects people every day. People go home and they dwell on it. Now they're crying, and then they go into either a suicide rate. Suicide hole is what I like to call it. Or they go into a rage, and now we have
This.
Yeah.
we have that on our hands.
Either way, it hurts our community as a whole, and we're going to figure it out. We're going to get it better. I do believe that we're all still trying, and as long as we keep doing that, we're going to get somewhere eventually.
But in the area, before you finish, there is 988. That's what like I said, I work for mental health, and right now that's what we're pushing. I did a video the other day on my Facebook, and 988, we're pushing that. If you have any problems, you feel alone, you need to talk to someone, you need to get it out there, open 24/7.
24/7.
You dial 988, and they will walk you through it, talk you through it, meet up, whatever needs to be done to get out of this hole and this cycle of suicide, as well as having the rage to
this.
to do something like
Thank you
the
for that
incident that
information.
happened.
And again, in the event that you guys are wondering where you can find that again, it's going to be posted for you guys to see right on your screen. So make sure that you guys reach out to the advocates that can help you. Make sure that you guys dial the number if you need it. Trust me, there is someone always willing and ready to talk.
Speaking of people going crazy and losing their minds and dying and things, your boy Drake is out in Canada having all his people looking for, what was it, an album release? Dates? In bricks of ice.
Yo.
These people had blowtorches, picks, all axes, all types of things, going crazy trying to find the release date. Not no money, not no tickets,
No
not no
coin.
date.
Nothing.
No coin.
All it was ice.
What are we doing?
A 25-foot ice structure at that.
Okay, let's give it some respect. An ice structure.
Right, we're gonna up it just a little bit because it's Drake and his album is Iceman. So I guess that's how he wanted to bring his release out, was to put it in an ice structure.
Gotcha.
But the police department or the fire department had to come and shut it down and put it all down because
Everything just on fire,
he was about to
child.
kill the whole.
Because,
Like the shirt with the snowman on it, like he did back in the day. Like, why did he come out with ice?
Right.
sir, why are you committing crimes for people to find out what's happening with your album in Canada?
In Canada.
Like, you cannot just have people out there willing to commit assaults.
But not only, like, they were actually outside with fire torches, picks, shovels, anything.
Inciting a riot immediately.
To look at a tour day, a release day.
If it was for something that made sense,
If there was a prize
I still don't
in
think anything
there,
really makes sense. But if it was
Not at that
something,
point.
something that
Yeah.
made a little bit of sense, I can see it.
I can understand it
I can
because
see
you're,
it.
you know what, you're trying to break
Alleviate
down
something or
and
fix
break down the
something.
structure to
Yeah.
get your golden
Yes.
ticket.
Right.
Now I might even go outside for
Girl,
that.
get my Willy Wonka
I'm
on.
gonna get my Willy Wonka.
What the hell?
Yes.
But my
got the
thing
golden
is,
ticket.
what are we doing?
But you're doing it for
here?
a release date, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't see how this
I could
made
wait online
sense.
for that.
Yeah,
Like, I could really
you could have dropped online and told us anything. You could have done a pre-show. You could have done a giveaway. You could have went on Kai Sinat's stream right now, and it would have gotten so many views.
We had J. Cole do it a little different though.
I like
So your
J.
boy J. Cole
Cole's
was
views.
driving around letting people listen to his new album. Now I like that.
That was
I
smart.
get to chill with my boy, and I get to hear some fire.
And be like,
I'm saying
All
not
right.
light the whole town on fire.
Because what are we doing? Because I
Drake
really
said he
don't
doing
understand.
something different.
And I'm like, go.
I want to get this
Brother, please.
But that didn't work.
Please. J. Cole, though, that was ill. That was such a good idea
So
how
he
to
was-
navigate.
He was driving around listening to his music and letting fans in the
In an
car.
old school Honda Civic, the car that he had when he first was trying to get on, a car just like that, and was on some, I'm gonna play you my songs.
I love J. Cole.
my
I love him.
J. Cole is he's a smart man in staying true to himself.
Yes.
I can
Yes.
respect that in any artist.
Yes.
Stay true to you because your fan base wants something that they can remember, oh, I'm gonna go back and listen to this when I'm thinking of this. And I feel like now everybody too all over the place. Like you don't know what you gonna hear from nobody. You're like, who is this? Who even is this anymore? Like
That's like with Cardi B's rollout. Like she really did that smart. She stayed true to Cardi.
All
On the
the
train,
way.
giving out mixtapes here by my I love that.
Cardi's
But she does
rollout.
that a lot.
I agree.
She goes to the Bronx. She does a lot. She makes sure that her city gets what they need from her because they supported her for so long.
Right.
Like
right.
even when she was in Suze, whether you really
Facts.
liked her or not, I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She was doing her big one in
She was in the
Susie.
spot making it hot.
She was out here in
Listen,
Susie, baby.
Gotcha.
But even
I
on
found out
Saturday,
about my
Suze
college
got-
because of Soup. Man, I don't know my life.
They ain't have a plus size,
They-
so I wasn't there.
But now they might, if they were to create suits again. Now, again, you already know the burning ain't happening. They're not having that right now.
No.
But if they were, we already know what people are looking for now.
Right.
You know.
Right.
The illusion has come off of people's eyes. We are not focused on one body shape or one idea of anyone. That's not what's happening no more. If people saying that to you, they cheating on you behind the scenes. I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
All the way.
With the very person that you thought they wasn't cheating on you with.
I got some stories I'm gonna tell you.
Listen.
Yeah, that's what's happening. But no, for Cardi to have such a crazy rollout to the point where school is like, let me teach you about music education. Let me teach you about what A&R is. That's artist and repertoire for those of you that are watching. Let me teach you about how management is supposed to control and theorize an artist and their songs before they just push them out to the world. And then for them to have an artist like Cardi where everyone knows she's gonna do what she wants to do.
Yeah,
All the time, and she always makes it though.
She's gonna bring it.
And that's what people like about her. We like authenticity. I think the reason why, even though everybody can agree that he's a jackass right now, the reason why people like Donald Trump is because Donald Trump says how he feels.
All the time.
People enjoy hearing someone say what they were actually thinking, but were respectful enough to not say. It's when you go a little too far and now you start creating beliefs that aren't there.
Right.
But Cardi set that thing up like, yeah, what y'all need, and I'm out here with the robot and take that down. And he was out here working with the AI box.
No, she did that.
She ate this so well, but then the factor that she then brought in every artist that I would have ever thought, Cardi looked up to this person she had on her tour. I said,
when she brought out Missy Elliott, I was like, why couldn't I have been there? Why
didn't anybody tell me?
Like, I respect Kim and everybody, but when she brought out Missy, that was a little different. Like, that touched the heart. Like, you brought Missy out.
Full circle.
Nobody has really mentioned her in so long.
They don't get
that
her
it's like,
other than people that are from that time. But the crazy part is, I think that Missy is also one of the artists that has spanned over such a long period of time, where she doesn't drop flops. Like everything that you hear from Missy, this is fire. This is fire still. She's good at that, and that's what I think that people are enjoying about this Cardi run right now, is because Cardi is always gonna give you something that's like typical Cardi,
or something that you're like,
that.
Okay, like I was gonna say, I like that. I like how you presented that.
I see what happened here.
And I like that they did it in an HBCU.
Agreed.
I love that they did it in the HBCU because I'm sorry, like we need that. Like we need the direction that our generation and down needs that direction. They need that outlet of they're helping us, because we get kind of left back.
And then a lot of our contributions are forgotten.
Yes.
And we've done literally everything. From the lights to the air conditioners, to the way people's hair looks right now, to every genre of music. There is nothing we have not touched. There is nothing that we have not dedicated. There's nothing that we have not birthed. We've done all of these things. So I think that it is important, especially for the generation that's going to be coming up leading these same industries. This is brilliant. Teach them the way that they won, because a lot of people don't know. People see these ideas on television and in the movies, but they don't know exactly how does this work behind the scenes, and what should I be asking my team, or what do I need from them.
That's why so many of them don't get the money that they deserve.
Agreed.
Because they don't know how to read contracts or how to negotiate a deal or anything like that. So having something like that is definitely going to help. Absolutely.
I agree.
And I feel it's going to be a lot of older people as well taking that course, because music is it's where the money's at.
Exactly.
A lot of people go for things for money and because it's their hobby and what they love. So I hope that not just the younger generation, our generation, and even older gets into the program to help someone under them. It could be their children, it could be their neighbor's kid, but just to give a little bit of insight on, listen, I learned this, so let me try to help you.
Right.
I think it's definitely going to be ill.
Yes.
I'm definitely interested, so I'm like, let me get on that. Hold on.
Let me try to get in this.
Hold on. When I tell you, I was talking to my friend, they said, now, okay, how many degrees do you need? Like, all right. Like, I was like, any information is the key as to how we advance our people, our culture, our ideas. So it's not so much about the degrees as it is about gaining the information. And if it just so happened to get me paid, I'm just trying to do what I gotta do out here. But no, seriously, it's dope to have us get together. It's dope to hear the new conversations and the new things that spin around. I can't wait for you guys to continue seeing all the things that are going to be coming from In The Kut. You're going to see True Hair a bunch of times, so don't even worry.
Yes.
Don't you even worry. I was like, you're going to see all the time. You're going to be seeing some upcoming guests that are going to be on the outside. So, yeah, make sure that y'all stay tuned to that, too. Ray did her first moderation job, and it was so wonderful.
It was great. I loved it.
Nah, Ray is super, super dope. You guys, we are always happy when we have the chance to sit in Kut with you guys. You know, we're back in the Kut one more time. You guys know what's up. Check us on the next one, all right? It may be somebody that you were expecting, but didn't know you were expecting. See you guys later.